so this is the workshop. I already got this one because I passed by. I think when I was fishing. Yeah, because I was doing the fishing achievement. I got this. Keep going this way. This would have... I feel like if they had just released all of this content, if they had just released this entire island in summer as one big chunk of content, and then still had the Writhing Wall like fortress thing be this big event, I think this would have been so much better received. Like, they wouldn't have had to make anything new. They would have just reorganized it. Because people kind of accepted that we weren't going to get more than one zone per year at this point. But to do this, to make it seem like more than one zone. Yeah, aha, I saw it that time. Malum Durano. Is that the last of the, It is. Okay, so the last one now I can go back to, which was over there? No, up there. Oh, that's a big drop. Okay. The fastest way to get over there. There's not really any wave shrine nearby. What? Wait, you again?
I went in search of some old smugglers' tunnels on the north side of Solstice. And you know what I saw? 2 ships locked in combat.
Oh, that was us.
Oh, as I watched through my spyglass, one ship set the other ablaze. Do you know anything about what happened?
That sounds like the Bonnie Spriggan sinking the Caterwall.
Bonnie Spriggan? Oh, I swear that was the name of a ship that sailed with the All Flags Navy. Oh, that's local history where I'm from. Caterwall.
Oh, I can lie.
Caterwall. Isn't that the ship of the Dremora pirate captain Valexane? It sank? Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that's got the workings for a fine enough tale. Just seems a bit derivative, don't you think? Good versus evil, underdogs rising up against the oppressor and emerging victorious. Not breaking any new ground, are we?
Right, but hopefully his next victims are a bit more innovative.
Oh, here's hoping. But it doesn't matter. I'll just change the story so it's better. And by that I mean more suited to my tastes. Let's see. No heart left uneaten. I'll think of a better way to say that. Thanks. This has been really useful.
I dislike this man. He's just a liar.
Of the Paramaic. Doesn't have quite the right mouthfeel, does it? Might twist too many bardic tongues. Pirate King of the Abetian. Oh, that sounds much better. Oh, thanks again for your help.
Wait. He's not the guy who wrote that book, is he? That's an actual lore book in Elder Scrolls universe. Isn't it? Isn't it? I do like the, like... It's funny, when Velik Sane gets summoned at a dolmen, sometimes Molag Bal has like a cool, like, poetry line about it. The eyes gleam red, it'll eat your heart. I forget how it goes, but it's really cool. Okay, so apparently there should be... Oh, is this them? We were undaunted. Thought we were just taking one shadow with us to assess the sewers of Cyrodiil, but Bol Gruul flipped us some extra gold and said he'd make it worth our while if we brought a second. Both archers, so I'm not complaining. Just hope they know what they signed up for. Only surprising thing is that the Breton is a better archer than the Wood Elf, and that the Elf was the one who admitted as much. Proudly. See something new every day, I suppose. Shiv muttered that the Elf must be holding a torch for the Breton. He is the torch, I said, all simpering. Just look at him. He's burning for her. Love when I can make something up come up Shiv's nose. Love it less when it gets on my robes. Going to be a long journey, but at least we'll have some entertainment. Trouble along the road. Spotted plenty of anchors in the distance. Some close enough that we can respond, but must clear out by the time we get there. Got to be careful not to get off track. We've got a mission to tend to. Worms got the drop on us somehow. Lost our shadows, too. They were off checking the perimeter. A load of nonsense. We thought at the time. But the little elf managed to warn us with a well-placed arrow right between Hrodi's knees to let us know they were coming, so I guess he deserves some credit. We managed to kill a handful, but they came with an armload. Took our weapons, clapped us in irons, opened a portal, and I knew we were bound for Cold Harbor. Keep thinking, why that elf had shot me between the fetching eyes. Oh well. Don't know what happened to him or the Breton. Hope they went down fighting or that they escaped, but I know which is more likely. Bad enough to be killed by the worm cult. Worse if they took us alive. Worst of all, they realized I'm a healer and put me to work mending them. Cast necromancy can't fix everything. I'd poison a lot of them if it didn't mean they'd kill Lulia, Hrodi, and Shiv. Healers. We always get the short end of the stave, I tell you. I don't know how long it's been since I wrote last. Cold Harbor's not an excess of ink and quills, but there's not long left for me. I want someone to know how we went. Maybe word will make it back to someone who cares. Warn someone. Maybe stop what happened to us from happening to anyone else. Thought they'd hollow us out. Thought they'd hollow us. Whoa. Thought they'd hollow us out to Shriven, but no. Got traded to some would-be DAEDRA clan running some sort of forge. Soul binders, they're called. Need of mortals to test their new weapons on. They took Hrodi first, sunk a dagger in his heart, and when they drew it out, his soul came with it. Into the blade made from a single black soul gem. Later they brought down Lulia with some wretched mace. There were plenty of skulls get caved in before, but it's different when it's the strongest of your friends. Not a fair fight, either. Switz needed 6 of them to hold her down, keep her still. Made myself watch as those facets trapped her soul. And poor Shiv. Messy way to go. Ended up with some of her on my robes, which is just like her. I'd almost guess she'd be at peace if they trapped her in some sort of blade. A blade to do anything to get my hands on, so I might use it against them. But they put her in this big, broad shield instead. I just know she's fuming about that. Left me for last, of course. I'll never stitch another worm back together. They used up all my friends. Heard them say they've got one last round of testing to make sure these wretched weapons don't work in Cold Harbor. Don't just work in Cold Harbor. Worms and a handful of Dremor have taken me behind the wall. Whatever that means. No idea where in Nirn we are, but this lot's in a hurry. Something's happening on the other side that the worms aren't happy about. Well, it's my time to go. They saved some huge axe to use on me. At least it'll be quick. With no fear of beast or blade, with no fear of Daedric plains, with no fear of death or age, we were on... This is cool. Well, I guess I freed their souls at least. Did I get something for that? No, that's just my guild. You again?
Hello there. I'm looking for someone who might know details about some school here on Eastern Solstice. Overrun with worm cultists and DAEDRA who invaded from within. Any chance you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know it? Oh, just my luck. So, you've been inside in the aftermath? Is it just wall-to-wall carnage? Oh, maybe some students corrupted to join the worm cult ranks, or risen as undead. I heard they were betrayed by an instructor. Is that true?
Yeah, but I saved several of the apprentices.
Well, that's good of you and all. But I'm more interested in this Lecter Fenworen. She seems like a brilliant but tragic figure, driven to extremes for reasons that, I'm sure we could all sympathize with. What do you think?
I think you'd feel differently about her if you were there when the college was attacked.
Isn't the College of Sea and Sword a trade school of sorts? I wouldn't be caught dead in an institution like that. Anyway, that doesn't really help the inspiration for my work. I'll just go with my gut.
I dislike this man intensely.
Students slaughtered, cut down in the prime of life, but who's really to blame for what happened?
He's just an outright liar.
Audiences will eat that up. Always have, always will.
Ugh. I hope his quest is like a continuation, like he keeps going, and then you find out something bad happened to him. That would be very good. So his voice really carries, like you can hear it from so far away. Alright, where are we going next? There's still some soul shriven I need to find, don't I?
I meant to pay this custom of yours a compliment. A votive of stonework shows dedication, devotion.
There is so much more to be said for the sand murals of your Tideborn. A bond that says you will weather the changing tides together. Or do I not understand it as you do?
I've seen these two before.
I should have known better than to expect that Zenkapa might finally agree with me. I cannot
Your horns
tell
are cool,
if
I didn't
she
notice.
truly prefers the commitment customs of my Stone Nest people, or if she simply seeks to rankle me.
What is
as
this?
she is very fond of doing.
What is the stone nest custom of commitment?
Traditionally, we exchange totems of smooth stone. Each partner carves meaning into the cylinders, imbuing them with symbols and memory. On our anniversaries, the totems are returned, and then we exchange new blank stones, and the cycle begins anew.
What is the Tideborn custom?
The annual Tideborn commitment ceremony, as Zenkapa tells me, involves partners finding a secluded stretch of sand near low tide. They draw intricate patterns in the sand together, then stay to watch the tide wash them away.
Why does the Tideborn tradition appeal to you more?
The Sand Bureau speaks to me of Itztayish, recognition that our bonds, however many, however strong, are subject to the will of the great Unmaker. We must cherish and nourish our relationships, not so they will last, but knowing that they won't.
Tell me more about yourself.
I am Dosu Jasuda of the Stone Nest. Zankapa and I titled ourselves Buck Delith, which means war sophist in your language. When not debating, whether on philosophy or other matters, we serve as wandering warriors allied between our two tribes.
Is it unusual for these two to be allies?
I would not say so, though I would be hard-pressed to find any who are as close as Zankapa and myself. The arguing leads people to think we are nearly enemies, but it is our favorite activity, and we agree when it matters most.
I am not being purposely contrarian to bother Dosu Jasuda, nor do I speak against the customs of my people. But something about the Stone Nest votives speaks to me more than our sand murals.
Why?
I see it as entrusting a piece of yourself to another. The absence of that piece makes you more, not less. And the bond it creates is further imbued with meaning. It is a concrete reflection of the significance we ascribe to these connections.
Huh. What does it matter if Dosu Jasuda agrees with you or not.
Dosu and I disagree on everything. Always have. But recently, we found something we agree on. Our feelings for one another. But in how to consecrate this bond, we clearly disagree. Which courting custom would you find more meaningful, Mainlander?
Ooh, they're both good, though. I do like the totems, but that's because I like the... Oh, but the murals are good, too. I think memories are more important than physical things.
Then I am outnumbered. Perhaps I will find new meaning in this ritual of my people through the eyes and heart of Dosu Jasuda. Thank you, Mainlander. May all your choices be as easy as this one you've made for me.
Why did I get a notification?
Come, Dosu. I will show you the beach where I made sand murals with my other partners.
I am not used to you giving in like this, Sankapa. Let us try both customs and see which works for us.
And if we still don't agree?
Then we keep doing both, for as long as we both wish it.
Oh, that's so sweet. What? Oh, just lots of notifications. Guild business, as they say. Okay, what is next? Let's go do this one, Callan Vale, because this place is cool, and I want to learn more about what's going on. There's like 3 parts to it. There's a bunch of statues that keep coming to life. The gardens themselves are becoming sentient and attacking with plant monsters, and there's worm cult guys. Now Gorfin.
Rest up, everyone. We're going back for the others as soon as we're able. No Shadow Walkers get left behind.
But we barely escaped the first time. We're in no shape to rescue anyone.
Belladis is right. A rescue mission would mean certain death.
Certain death. You look cool.
Maybe the others are right. There are so few Shadow Walkers left. We'd be sacrificing what remains of the clan just to attempt a rescue mission. But I can't stomach the thought of leaving them in Wormcolt's hands. There has to be another way.
What happened?
This reverse plane meld provided my clan with the chance to
Oh my
escape
god,
Molag.
these guys.
We landed here in Callan Vale Gardens.
I didn't realize.
But Molag Bal is furious that we got away. He put a bounty on us. The worm cult decided to collect, capturing most of my clan.
I completely forgot. These are the guys that were having beef with Lamias. Or Nagas. No, what were they called? What are they called in Elder Scrolls? They're Lamias. What are you going to do now?
I need to free the Shadow Walkers from the worm cult. It was just our luck they were here performing rituals when we arrived. They're using a cursed loci to draw energy from Cold Harbor. I wish Varanil was here. Help us and the clan will owe you.
Okay.
Besides rescuing my clan, we need to destroy the accursed loci. Whatever they're using the Cold Harbor energy for, it can't be good. And the place is crawling with cultists, DAEDRA, and corrupted creatures from the gardens. So be careful.
What can you tell me about the gardens?
I don't know much, other than it seemed to be a botanical garden of some sort before the worm cult took over. Whatever they're doing corrupted the plants, and even made the statues fight for them. Must be the Cold Harbor energy they're channeling.
Tell me about the accursed loci.
Necromantic devices used to channel energy from oblivion. In this case, from Cold Harbor. My clan might be in danger, but whatever the worm cult is up to threatens this entire world. Rescue my imprisoned clan members and destroy the loci. Please.
Who's Ferenial?
She's a dear friend. One of the Shadow Walkers. She stayed behind to give the rest of the clan a chance to escape when the new plane meld began. She was supposed to be right behind us, but she never arrived.
What do you think happened?
She's a very good Shadow Walker. Fast and stealthy. I hope that she evaded the forces of Cold Harbor and is doing what we Shadow Walkers do so well. hiding, striking from the shadows, and staying out of harm's way. But let's speak of other things.
Tell me about the Shadow Walkers.
We're a clan of wood elves. Long ago we pledged our service to Molag Bal to guard the Moonless Walk in Cold Harbor in exchange for saving Valenwood. We learned to shadow walk in the process, but then Bal violated the terms of our agreement.
How'd you get here?
The Worm Cult began this plane melt, pulling Cold Harbor into Nirn. Since Valenwood is no longer safe, we no longer consider the clan bound to Molag Bal's service. We fled through the plane melt and wound up here.
And the Worm Cult captured you.
Molag Bal put a bounty on our heads, sent an army of DAEDRA after us, and the Worm Cult decided to join in. Not sure if they actually mean to send us back or if they want to use us in their rituals and experiments, but we need to free my clanmates.
Okay.
If I watch over you, bring the others back.
I'm on it.
Tread lightly. The Worm Cult won't let anyone else escape.
Oh, that's a cool sword. I don't know what style that is. It's still bugging me about the stone nest guys. Maybe the shoulders would be an easy to tell. Like maybe it's a combination of things. It looked like it was the green lines should be a giveaway. Unless it is just an outfit style that hasn't been, or a style that hasn't been released yet. Actually, it might be Tideborn. Hold on. What did the medium shoulders look like for Tide? They are Tideborn. They were just colored so different that it threw me off. Okay, so it is Tideborn. Because they were gold instead of that, like, stone gray. But what was the chest still? Hold on, let me check all three Tideborn. Okay, so that does have jade stones on it. Sworn Tideborn. There it is. Okay, it was Tideborn. Where are we going? Everywhere, it seems. Maybe I loop like this. Oh boy, maybe I get more furnishings from this place. Wake up. I know you two are alive. I did not notice that they make oh. Purified soul crystals. What is that? Is that like a furnishing? Oh, it is. Whispers from the wall of writhing torrent of souls. Cool. A gold level furnishing. I've been in here so long grinding out trying to see if I could get more of those skill style fragments per day. The first day I did this I got 4 of them and then they stopped dropping. Oh, it's above me. Or is it not? No, it's right here.
Look, Odwis, someone's coming.
They don't look like a cultist. Please, just... You have my thanks, stranger. Come speak to me.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. Necromancers don't fight fair, what with their death magic and everything. Otherwise, they never would have trapped me like that. So, what's the plan? How can I help?
Nal Gorfin sent me. We need to rescue the rest of your clan and destroy the loci.
Oh, I knew Nell Gorfin wouldn't abandon us, and I approve of that plan. It was sort of my fault the group of us here were captured. Now I want to take out as many worms and Daedra as I can manage. Then I can rejoin the clan with my honor intact.
Maybe you should head outside with the others I set free?
No, I need to do something. Look, I'm better with an axe than a spell book. I'll go on ahead and do my best to clear the way for you while you deal with the magic stuff.
Okay. Oh, right. Why am I trying to mount up? This is a dungeon. Ah, it's busier than it was the first day. Place normally has a there they are. Come on, give me more of these. They're like worm touch soul gems or something like that, or gems. I forget what they're called exactly. I mean, I'll take the lead over it.
Thanks. Let's move, Shadow Walkers.
Are you gonna talk to me too, or can I go? I'm going. Yep, there's a furnishing. How did I kill that guy from all the way over there? Maybe they did a hot fix or something to fix the drop. Because it feels like that's the kind of thing that should only drop once per day. Oh, someone's fighting this boss. Okay, that's one accursed locust.
Hey, you're not a cultist.
Pull that lever and get us out of here! Thank you, stranger. We owe you.
Get to safety, Lienel. You there, a word.
Glonorn.
Since you went out of your way to help us, you should know that the worm cult is up to something terrible in this once beautiful garden.
Why does your beard look like
They're
it's made of
drawing energy
leaves?
From Cold Harbor for some nefarious ritual.
I know, Nalgorfin sent me to destroy the accursed loci and rescue you.
Good. Now, Golfin always was one of our bravest. But you have to do more than that. You need to get to the undergrowth chamber to the northeast. That's where the cultists are performing the ritual. After you destroy the loci, go there and stop them.
How do you know all this?
What? Don't I have ears to listen and eyes to observe? Once they caught us, the cultists weren't all that concerned about talking in front of us. I'll head that way myself and meet you there. You may need help to end this.
Ooh, okay. Nope, another furnishing. Another furnishing. I love... This is what furnishings should drop. Like, it's one thing for furnishing plants. I think those should be more common, too. But if you want to decorate your house with stuff, you need multiple of furnishings, not just one that you get maybe one every 10 hours. Okay, so if it wants me to go this way, it might be better just to cut through the tunnels. Hey, why are you not... Okay. There more. This was an interesting world, not world, group boss, whatever they called. Group event. It's basically just an Infernium that just keeps summoning guys and keeps summoning guys and keeps summoning guys. And did I get it or did it teleport away? I got it. There's a stone griffin that spawns here. It's a big boss. There it is. It's one of the more annoying bosses in this area, so I'm not going to deal with it. I want to know how they just enchanted all the statues to come to life and how it picks which statues. Like, how come the fancy pants statues aren't coming to life and speaking, like, giving me a speech. Oh, make it, come on. I bet there's a new lead in a chest. Must be. There's from what I can see, there's actually a lot of new leads for this place. And they might mostly be behind treasure chests, but like treasure chests, which would suck. Another one. Oh, I almost have a full set. I just need the pickaxe, I think. Oh, and the eye. You can get a pickaxe and an eye carving. Hey, why did you not get hit by my laser? Undergrowth chamber. Okay. What? Okay, they went back to sleep? I guess they do that sometimes. I wonder if... Oh. Are the drop rates for items in this place better from the actual worm cult guys and not like the statues or the plants? Oh wait, there's a lurcher boss here. Yeah, I can do this real quick. Be a big annoying, like, push stun. Okay, or not. That one. I hate that move. Goodbye. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Oh, this area. Yeah, this place is filled with worm cult guys. Oh, there's a carving. So I just need the pickaxe and I'll have the full set just from this one excursion. Okay. Oh, that's different.
We have one last task to accomplish. You rescued my clanmates and destroyed the
Yeah.
You rescued my clanmates and destroyed the accursed loci, but the ritual the worm cult performed here opened a permanent nexus to Cold Harbor. We have to close it, or who knows what they'll be able to do with it.
What do you have in mind?
We need to destroy the nexus and close that portal. It won't be easy, though.
What do you mean to do?
While Odris and Glownorn help me channel positive energy into that hole of blackness, we'll need you to destroy the infernal locus at the center of the nexus.
Okay.
Good. Now comes the hard part. Everyone, let's get to it.
This thing? Or this thing? Oh, that thing's cool. I hadn't actually seen this yet. That's cool. Freaky, but cool.
You did it! The nexus is collapsing. Let's head outside to talk before the rest of the cult shows up to see what happened.
Alright. Just take out some guys on the way out. Be a group here with a Maladrith. Or Maldrith. But, hey, they're here. Another eye? I can kill this guy again. He's I don't know what this dude's deal is, but he's so much easier than the other bosses in this area.
You know he's called Oos the Unmerciful Brute. Oh, Oos will make you pay for this.
How? He's dead. Yeah, they feel like a delve boss. Not even a delve boss, like weaker than that. Like a story boss. Wait, this is not the way I wanted to go. I mean, I guess I could have gone that way and cut. There's a nice tunnel full of cultists just over... Oh, wow, you spawned already. This way. Will we get a pickaxe before we leave? Probably not. But it would be funny. The damage output on this subclassing stuff is nonsense. It does make me really worried about what they're going to do to balance difficulties in the like next year worth of like dungeons and stuff. And are they going to make it very not fun? Because at this point, they'd be better off making mechanic-driven difficulties instead of just like big health bars and stuff like that. Like I kind of... how do I describe it? There's certain boss fights that punish you for burning too quickly. Like they keep spawning ads and making things harder and harder. I kind of like that, but it's hard to do it right. I think there's an Ogrim with a Spriggan in this room. Oh, never mind, it's... Goodbye. Oh my god, those poor Banekin. They keep getting caught in like just the end of my what are they called? Breach? No. Get the name of that skill, that version of it. Out we go.
Your help was invaluable, friend. We escaped Cold Harbor, eluded the grasp of Molag Bal's DAEDRA and the Worm Cult, and stopped whatever horrible ritual they were planning. I don't have the words to thank you for what you did.
So the Shadow Walkers are really free?
Yes, I believe so. The Shadow Walkers can finally return to Valenwood. It would be good to connect with the Green again. Please, take this. You have the gratitude of the entire clan. I hope our paths cross again.
Earrings.
Friend. Freedom means more to us than you can know. It's a responsibility. As long as these worm cultists are skulking about causing chaos, maybe the Shadow Walkers will stick around and see if we can cause a little havoc of our own. Be well, my friend.
What will you do in Valenwood?
We'll find other Wood Elves, for starters. It's been so long since we spent time with other clans, let alone Spinners and Greenspeakers. We need to adjust to life on Nirn first, though. Remember what it's like to walk in the sun, among mortals.
What do you mean?
With our contract broken, the Shadow Walkers are no longer immortal. It was part of our exchange with Molag Bal. I felt it the moment we arrived here. I feel weaker, but also warmer. Like we're part of the world again. It's strange, but good.
Okay. I guess we can chat with everyone.
My sister was right to stay behind. I never would have forgiven her for risking her life to come after me. That said, I'm forever grateful that you and Nalgorfin came back for us. I don't
Nalgorfin,
even
good
want
name.
to think about what would have happened without you.
You brought Lionel back to me. I can't thank you enough for this. If you ever need anything, look for the Shadow Walkers. Just bear in mind we'll see you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do I look for you? The whole thing is you were hidden.
Your help today is greatly appreciated, friend. The Shadow Walkers owe you for helping us finally break free of Cold Harbor. And I suspect a whole lot more people owe you for stopping whatever the worm cult was attempting to do here.
You really did it. Well, now I feel like an arse for staying behind. But can you blame me? Regardless, I'm grateful. The clan has a future again.
You know, wherever we are,
Well, don't
it's
you look
clear
cool.
The worm cult is still up to no good. Maybe the Shadow Walkers will delay our return to Valenwood long enough to help squash a few more of them.
Where am I? Hello? Oh no, this controller is starting to drift badly.
Freedom means more to us than you can know.
Okay, so it's all the same.
We'll find out.
Okay, away I go. To the south, it looks like, is something? To the south. Guess I could have taken the way trying. Oh, I got earrings. Azure Plasm Stone. It's blue! So there's really no new companions at all in this chapter. That's honestly pretty disappointing. Alright, there's a delve here, but I didn't finish it because I just went in for the Sky Shard. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. I just needed to get the Sky Shard champion thing for achievement stuff. Oh.
Thank the void. Over here.
Some Mazin? Wait, thank the void. Are you Dark Brotherhood?
I've seen you at the sanctuary, right? On the Gold Coast.
Have I seen you?
You're a gift from the void. If you're looking for work, I could use someone with dungeon delving experience. I thought I could handle it, but my skills don't quite run in those directions.
What kind of work?
I need someone to go into the old ruin to the south. The Stone Nest Argonians called it Zul'Katama, the monastery of the Death Dancers. I expected dust and spiders. Instead, I found a pit of vipers inside. The Worm Cult, in all their drab glory.
What would I be going to the ruin to do?
Rescue history from the worms. I was able to recover one of the Vosto, sacred stone tablets left behind by the ancient Death Dancers. Will you find the rest and pull them out of there? There's no telling what the Worm Cult will do with them.
Grab some tablets, bring them back to you. I can do that.
The monastery ruins are just across those bridges to the south. I'll continue to work on translating this tablet while you retrieve the others. After I got separated from my Fighters Guild cohort, I thought I could do this myself. No such luck.
How'd you get separated?
I'm not technically a member, you understand. I have other interests. But the guild was desperate for warriors. I couldn't let the chance to visit Solstice pass me by. And when I spotted Zul'Katama, I slipped off and made my way here.
You mentioned the Gold Coast Sanctuary. You're in the Brotherhood?
You have it. I answer the call of the Night Mother. Try to avoid Elam draws in his blacker moods, and know which way to point a knife. That's why I came here, to seek the history of the Void and a deeper understanding of the Dread Father.
Why would you pretend to be in the Fighters Guild?
Pretending isn't quite accurate. I want to do my part to stop the worm cult. I saw mention of this monastery in an old scroll. When I heard the Fighters Guild was coming here to fight the worms, I saw an opportunity to learn as well as kill.
What about your cohort?
I was deadly serious when I told the recruiter I wanted to spill necromancer blood. I'll head back to my cohort after we rescue those stone tablets from the worms, and I finish my translation.
Why are you so interested in these Vosta stone tablets?
Vosto means secret stones. Tablets etched with the knowledge of Zul'Katama, in a language as old as this island's Zanmirs. They contain ancient wisdom of the Death Dancers. I want to see what they reveal about the Dread Father.
Was the worship of Sithis here really that unique?
Worshipping the Bringer of Ends leans toward the somber, the serious. But the Death Dancers, well, you can hear it in their name. The Solstice Argonians see endings as something worth celebrating. A beautiful viewpoint. Refreshing, I'd say.
And they wrote this on the Vosta tablets?
That's my understanding. But I'll need to finish translating to be sure. I sacrificed to the Dread Father enthusiastically to learn these ancient glyphs. With the Void's help, I look forward to finding out what wisdom they recorded for posterity.
How did you even know this was here?
I'm an amateur antiquarian, focused on the Dread Father's long shadow through history. When I happened upon an old account of this monastery hidden among the scrolls in my sanctuary, I knew I had to find a way to study these tablets personally.
What specifically in that old account drew you here?
The account claimed that the Hist song never reached the Aegkin on this island. That instead, the sweet sibilance of the Dread Father filled their minds. Damned interesting, eh? I want to read those stones for myself and see what else they say.
Besides your interest, why keep the Vosta stone tablets away from the worm cult?
You mean aside from the loss of priceless ancient knowledge? The Death Dancers have long been savants in the secret arts of Sithis. If the Vosto stones contain even a portion of those secrets, we need to keep them away from the cult.
Fair enough. Tell me more about the Zul'Katama.
Centuries ago, Zul'Katama was the heart of the Death Dancer sect of Sithis worshippers on Solstice. A center of study and reflections into the void. Long before the worm cult arrived, it was destroyed by Clan Coralania necromancers. Bastards.
Why would Clan Coralania destroy this monastery?
This wasn't the nice elves who now run Sunport. This was their ancestors, evil necromancers, who tried to cull the Death Dancers from Solstice when they first arrived. But in shadows, the void remains. The Death Dancers live on, even to this day.
Can you tell me more about the Death Dancers?
Sithis worship has been a part of Argonian culture forever, though the Dread Father no longer features prominently in their day-to-day worship. But here on Solstice, one warrior in each tribe, the Death Dancer, still hews to the old ways.
And what do they do?
They serve as protectors for the tribes, keepers of balance. They aid the suffering, or the very ill in their journey to the void, and punish the rare few that deserve the embrace of Sithis.
Okay, that respawned quickly. I like this perilous, like, rope bridges to the... Huh, that's cool. Zul'Katama. Yeah, I like ran in here, got the shard, and ran and like left immediately. I didn't want to spoil anything. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, the shard was like over here or something. The right. I don't think this place has any loot to drop. Unless there are worm cultists in here, in which case there probably is. Oh, there are worm cultists in here, aren't there? I think there are. Like, further in? Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. But where is the boss in this one? Oh, no, there are worm cultists here. Excuse me? Hit him. Where? Oh, it's over there. Oh, I think I got one of these tablets as random loot. It might have been from fishing? I don't remember. Oh, is this the boss? Whisper of the Sacred Stones. Love that Fire Emblem game. Oh, I guess I've cleared all the delves. Knights of the Scythe. Cool. What did I just get? Shoulders or a sash? Sash, okay. Actually, I should do a quick check just to see. You know what would be a faster check is just to dismantle everything. Up, 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 up. There. Oh. Wow, someone came just about the same time I did. Good noise. So I'm not really up to snuff on lore for Vorplasms, but do they really just form wherever Argonians are? Because this place is quite a ways from Black Marsh. Am I being chased? No. Alright, well that was easy. That was a fast one. Away I go. So should I still have 2 quests if I'm reading this right? Oh, yes. There's one over there. Oh, and some other stuff. How am I doing as far as... Not that. Need 2 more. Oh, there's one on the other side of the wall, or where the wall was in Western. Huh. Okay. Delve quests are done.
Yes. Now it all makes perfect sense.
Wow, that respawns so quickly. That almost seems like an error.
You emerged from the darkness, my void-sent friend. Were you able to retrieve the stones?
Yeah.
Incredible. They're perfect. Thanks to my work with the first stone and the blessings of Sithis, I should be able to decipher these quickly, but it may take years to fully understand them. I'm just glad I decided to make the trip.
So no regrets?
None whatsoever. It's clear to me that the Death Dancers of old had a very special relationship with the Dread Father, one I hope to comprehend someday. Let me get back to work. I do need to finish up and rejoin my cohort.
What are you going to do with the tablets after you translate them?
Return them to the Stone Nest Argonians.
Oh, I think I needed that shield.
My rubbings and translations will suffice for my studies. Now please, take this. Without
and I got this.
The ancient words of the Death Dancers would have been lost to the worms. Thank you. May the ancient darkness guide your travels, friend. Perhaps I will see you again some dark night. I jest. I am a morning person. Feel free to examine my work. The ancient words of the Death Dancers are fascinating.
Can I ask you about the Vostos stone tablets?
Of course. I only made an initial study, mind you, but I'll tell you what I can. The tablet I found was a sort of primer. Help with the translations. The ones you recovered are loosely interpreted as the secrets of dance, song, and death.
I think I found the plan for dance. I know how to make that one. Tell me about song.
It loosely says, Hail Sithis, the nothing of the outer darkness. No gentle truths placate fear. Embrace fear. For it is the song of the blood. We raise our voices to speak the words of the void, the artistry of the void, the truth of the void.
Okay, what do you think it means?
A message that rings especially true for assassins like us. Everything is temporary. You, me, the speaker, Nern. Everything. Appreciate what you have, the very song of life, for as long as you can. The wheel never stops. Ain't that the truth?
Tell me about the Vostos dance.
The stone reads, Hail Sithis, the ever-changing. What is consumed is restored. This is why we die. To one day dance beyond the reach of sun and stars, to enter the space between, to honor his will, to destroy what was, and create what will be.
What do you think it means?
Some people see dance as an act of creation. My Yokshira, my grandmother, used to call sex the dance of life in polite company. For the Death Dancers, what greater act could there be than to help the wheel keep turning? A bit sad, though.
Tell me about the Vostos of death.
The glyphs say, Hail Sithis, the Unmaker. Pass through shadow and return. Glory in the tides of change, the force of chaos, the unmaking heart of all things. For the greater truth implies that nothing does not exist. In nothing, anything can be.
And what do you think it means?
Death is beautiful. That's what it means. The end of anything. A person, a flower, a beast. That's not a reason for sorrow. It's an occasion for joy. By ending, you make room for the new, and you yourself are changed. I love it.
It is cool to see a scholar in like the Dark Brotherhood, because usually they're just like stabby, haha, I'm crazy. So what do you think about the Death Dancers now that you've read it all?
That the Death Dancers of old saw the void not as a source of suffering, nor as many today see it as a source of power. For the Death Dancers, Sithis is simply joy, a song that lifts the heart and emboldens the spirit.
Sithis is the source of joy?
Just consider the idea, Void Sent. If you accept your demise, the end that awaits us all, what do you have to fear? Let every breath be a symphony, every step a dance, and every new day a chance to see what change you can bring to the world.
I like this guy. A great outlook. Wait, did I not need... I thought I needed the... Oh, no, it was a sash still that I needed. How am I doing on that? Set items. So I need chest, legs, I think, and that you could probably get from the camps being attacked. This thing respawned again? I'm gonna have to keep this in mind. But chest and legs come from World Boss, no? Okay, so what's left? There should be something if I get to the way shrine and head north. I've gotten everything except the main quest stuff. Okay. And 2 side quests, apparently. So there should be a soul-shriven guy somewhere up here. Where is that? Is that really all the way up there where I was? Huh. Or is that this place? That might be the Gristmon Hold. You know what? Let me check the Thieves' Troves. I haven't looked in them yet. Anything? And let me take it all so no one comes here with expectations and is disappointed. So according to this map, there should be a soul-shriven kind of around this building. It says number 5, so does that correspond directly to the achievement stuff? An overtired soul-shriven in a hut near Soulcaller's haunt. Okay, that must be this place. Oh, you can go in here. Okaru. Conveniently placed flute. Oh. That was nice. And there oh, daybreak. Should be something kind of straight west. I should find a quest. Oh, there it is. Ezkill.
Take it the way you give it in return. Yoo-hoo! Mortal! Care to help?
Are you a golden saint or the... No, you don't have the horns. You must be a golden saint.
An intrepid mortal. The most interesting of companions. Tell me, do you think it chance that our paths have crossed? Or do we stand at the precipice of a mutually rewarding friendship? Care to lend a dear DAEDRA a hand?
You smell like you're going to be very sassy, and I'm excited for it. What do you need help with?
Call me Eshkal, Molag Bal. The egotist that he is, banned me from Cold Harbor. I can't stand being denied what I want, so I made a plan to hitch a ride through a worm cult ritual. Help me, and I promise to cause some havoc on the other side.
Why do you want to get in there?
Eons ago, I freed myself from the shackles of subjugation, and now wish to experience existence with every prince in every form imaginable. My calling, if you will. A singular drive. Help me, and gain an ally against Cold Harbor. And some gold.
Alright.
I filched a keystone off a worm cultist, which in turn was pilfered by a monkey. The damnable creature managed to lock itself inside the vault behind me. I can summon friends to pull the levers, but you must direct them. Lesser DAEDRA can be dense.
Why do you need the keystone?
The keystone grants access to a ritual where mortal souls are sacrificed and sent to Cold Harbor.
Oh.
My plan to take part in that ritual hinders on getting it back. Unless a strong, dashing adventurer like you doesn't have what it takes.
Alright, buddy, let's Why can't we just pull the levers ourselves?
Look at the levers, dear. One is rusted shut, one is on a high ledge, and another is covered by rubble. We'll need help from some friends of mine to pull them. You just concentrate on using this rod to direct them to the appropriate levers.
Oh my god. Aren't we a little heavy-handed with these? I can direct your Daedra friends with this old rod. You want me to use a rod? I bet.
Ah, rod. Mortal humor, I take it. Seriously, this isn't just any rod. It's a Veloth, a conjuring rod. A gift from an old friend. Quite helpful when strong conjurers are unavailable. Use it to direct the Daedra to the lever that best suits them.
I'm not a sorcerer. Oh, maybe because of subclassing and I have mastered those classes, it does consider me a sorcerer now?
And rely on whatever old riffraff you pull out of a hat? Please. These Daedra owe me a favor, and we can trust them not to rat on us. The conjuring rod allows you to direct them to the correct lever that suits their particular talents.
Okay, got it.
Direct my friends with the rod, and remember, each is more suited to deal with one lever than the others. Once I begin, maintaining the summoning circles will require a bit of concentration. If you have any additional questions, ask them now.
I guess I do.
By all means, dear, ask away. I welcome them. I can see how this might seem strange to your mortal sensibilities, but I'd like to get to a place where we can trust each other completely.
Tell me more about your calling.
Where other Daedra are keen to remain mindless servants, I dare to dream of transcendence. An existence without limitation. I believe you mortals call it Chim. This is why I align myself with a myriad of princes. Enlightenment through experience.
Oh my god, we're talking about Chim now. That's a whole... I'm not getting into Chim. That's such a crazy thing for even this series. But why serve princes at all?
To serve is not always synonymous with submission. When I serve a prince, I do so of my own free will. There is no bargain or deal struck that does not directly benefit me. Of course, some princes are more receptive to the idea than others.
And that's why Molag Bal banned you from Cold Harbor?
He can't fathom aiding someone else in their pursuits. But what can you expect from the Lord of Domination? To think, with my wealth of experience, the secrets I'm privy to, well, let's just say his loss could very well be your gain.
What other forms have you taken?
Most Daedra coalesce after the destruction of their body in the form assigned to them by their prince. Since freeing myself from subjugation, I've been so many things, an impossible number to count. And still, I have so many more to experience.
Can you give me some examples?
I've been a lurker patrolling the ink-black seas of Apocrypha, a scamp who helped build Dagon's siege machines, and a herb collecting debts for Clavicus Vile, among a host of other myriad forms. It's all so exciting.
Do you choose what form?
As my vestige reforms within a new plane of oblivion, I project my will onto the realm's creation. In a sense, I dream. I shape myself through the power of my imagination. A skill dreadfully few Daedra possess.
Seems like a powerful skill.
I am, of course, limited by the bargains I strike with prevailing princes.
Wait.
But yes, I am a Daedra with many forms. But I do not use this gift to seek power. Once I have experienced all Oblivion has to offer, I will finally know who I am.
Wait, this is the goat?
I look back on that time with such fondness.
I thought it was Sanguine. It was just a goat. It was just this guy, or this person.
They do not suffer the same social inhibitions as intellectual folks do. And sometimes you get to eat each other.
Huh.
Now for our helping hands.
No, this must not have been that goat. There must have been another goat. Oh. Unlock the vault. Seeker. Daedrat. I'm gonna pick the Daedrat. That's out of range. That's rusted, so it needs great strength, and that's... Okay, so you get that one. Because you can fit in tight spaces. You're the flying one. So you take the floating, the high up lever. The fly up. Hello? Get that one, please. And we need raw strength, so you get that one.
Excellent. Now let us enter the vault and retrieve my keystone.
Is this monkey gonna be weird?
I've got you now. Oh. It's dead.
Oh.
You retrieve the keystone, dear.
Oh, poor monkey.
With that keystone, we can access a worm called Ritual Chamber. Let's discuss next steps.
Okay, well, I'll take some money. I love this weird... I need to see what fat furnishing is, which is like a chunk of bismuth in the wall. This is also cool. Okay, what are we doing?
There's a ritual chamber within the lair of the Black Worm, far to the north. This keystone will grant us access, but you'll need a disguise. Something dreadfully macabre. Should be easy to steal something from the worm cult's nest.
How will the ritual chamber help you?
It's all about the particulars of the ritual, and the one they conduct at this site is special. This keystone grants us access to the site. Without it, we would be vaporized upon entering. Now, just let me slip into my prisoner disguise for you.
Why is this quest so incredibly horny? Oh my god.
Yes, dear, that's the plan. Do try to keep up. When we get to the nest, just secure some necromancer garb for your own disguise. No need to wear it until we meet in the tunnels in the southeast corner of the lair.
Okay. Huh, we're going back there. That was the delve in the north end of this side of the island, right? Okay. What made that noise? Oh, right, the way shrine is weird here. Again, it's one of those, it's not like marked in the correct spot it should be for the map. I guess it is, it's just weird. I'm missing one quest. These guys again. No, I know this one.
You prefer a story with
No. I've heard enough of that one. I don't have a disguise, though. I guess I'm going to get it disguised as I go through here. Screamy skull sounds. I love it. Wait, how do I... What? Is there a way to get over there? Eat Eshkel outside the ritual chamber. But how do I get there? Oh. Secret tunnel.
I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. Until you use the keystone to dispel the ward, of course. before we rush in, let's go over the plan.
Don't you kind of stand out with the golden skin?
Remember the plan. I'm your prisoner. You're going to lead me into the ritual chamber. Oh, and my disguise. What do you think? Could I pass for a Chimer? No, they're gone. An Altmer? Yes, I'm an Altmer about to be sacrificed to Molag Bal.
Wait, you never said anything about getting sacrificed.
Didn't I? I certainly implied it. Do pay closer attention, dear. In order to reshape myself in Cold Harbor's creation, this form must be destroyed. You would say killed, but that word holds little meaning to immortals such as I.
Explains to me as though I have no idea what you're talking about.
Treat you like the mortal you are. Got it. When the cultists call for the supplicants, that's you, to present their offerings to Molag Bal, you'll offer me for their ritual. I'll play the part of a distressed and fearful mortal. And then, well...
Are you gonna ham this up?
A swift jab to my heart, and my vestige will twist, tear, and reform in Cold Harbor's creation. But fret not. We'll meet again on the coastline north of here. Just activate my summoning circle with the conjuring rod, and you'll meet the new me.
You say so.
Remember, you can't walk in looking like that. Not that I don't admire the vision. Put on your wormcoat garb, and let's get in there before the ritual has concluded.
Wait, questions.
Now, right before the climax of our adventure, and here I thought I had made everything crystal clear. Very well, if you insist.
You know Cold Harbor sucks, right?
Oh, yes. Punishment, agony, torment, endless servitude. I've heard it all. Although, in truth, it sounds terribly similar to how some mortals spend their entire existences, yes? Regardless, I wish to experience everything Oblivion has to offer.
And why now?
Call it fate, call it ambition, but a path chosen is a path succeeded. I forget which prince told me that, which is odd. I'm not one to forget services, but I know this.
Oh, Athalia.
All my travels have led to this moment. I won't stop now.
Why is this ritual chamber at the end of a flooded tunnel?
The thing about sacrificing mortals to a dark lord is that it creates an awful lot of racket. Between the screaming and the sobbing and the guttural cries, how is anyone expected to get any sleep? The solution? A secluded ritual chamber.
Really? That's it?
There's, of course, the added wrinkle that they've taken over what was once a stone nest village and had no say in its design. Utsil, I believe its name was. Lovely village, great food. Perhaps one day it can return to its former glory.
This character is fascinating.
Get dressed and lead me into the chamber.
Ooh, don't I look neat?
Let's put on a good show.
Oh boy.
No! No! Please! By the divines! Please!
Come forward and present your offering to Molag Bal.
You don't have to do this! Spare me! Finally! Cold Harbor, here I come!
An unbeliever! Kill them!
Oh, okay. You left me kind of high and dry here, bud. Where? Oh, I guess I have to leave and then... Or is it... No, it's not in this actual place. No, 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 no. Ooh, ice. I guess just the way I came in. I don't know how I feel about they're like retconning the void shades that they can also be from Cold Harbor. That they should have just been. I mean, I get they have to reuse enemies eventually, but they should have just been related to the void and Namira, and that's it. At least you can reuse the models, but call them something else. Call them Shriven Shades or something. It doesn't make any sense for Molag Bal to have any association with the void. That's Namira and Sithis, and that's it. Alright, what are you going to end up as? And you even get the same name.
Are you there, dear?
Eshkol.
Why don't you give me a little wave of that rod?
Harvester?
Let me fill these new lungs with that crisp ocean.
Oh, Jamora. Cool.
What a pleasure it is to
My
see my
goodness, your eyes are gold.
through new eyes. Cold Harbor is as bleak as the stories say, but I'm excited to add a touch of my deviousness to the realm. Enough, at least, to give Molag Bal a headache.
Oh, is that really you?
Can't you tell by the beautiful twinkle in my eyes? I emerged fresh and new from the azure sea in the alluring form you see before you.
You reformed very fast.
Now that I can move freely through Cold Harbor, I'll be sure to cause some havoc where I can, as per our deal.
Havoc is all well and good, but I'd love to see you kick Molag Bal in the arse.
Now, let's not put any unreasonable pressure on me. I agreed to cause some trouble, not assault a Daedric prince directly. I prefer to keep this new form pristine for as long as possible. Certainly until I grow ready to change again.
Trying to find where this last quest. I was sort of joking.
The world beyond the mortal realm runs on more than gold, dear. Willpower and fate. Those are the gears that brought us together. Now, I'm off to make a nuisance of myself in Cold Harbor. Here's your payment for helping me attain this new form.
Cool.
Perhaps one day we will find ourselves once more aligned on an adventure. Fate has a funny way of drawing kindred spirits together.
Will you be safe in Cold Harbor?
I'm a survivor, dear. That's how I broke my shackles and started down this path. To experience all that Oblivion has to offer. And I will do what I promised and cause a little chaos and disorder in Cold Harbor. I need to see what this form can do.
How will this help exactly?
How will it hurt? While the worm cult leads this current attack on your realm, it won't be long before Molag Bal notices and decides to take a more active role. Unless, of course, he's contending with other things. And I can think of many things.
Okay.
Until fate brings us together again.
Oh, you seem like you'd be a very fun recurring character. Okay, so I should have done 13 side quests if I did them all, but I feel like I missed one. Quests. Where's Grand Adventure, whatever it's called? Complete 16 non-repeatable quests. Okay. So it says I've done 13. But does the wall quest count as an Eastern Solstice quest? I think it does, because it counts as... Maybe it doesn't. Did I do this? Just say. Deathhound's Devotion. I met a vampire hunter searching for a pet health. Deathhound Bloodmite. Okay. This quest information gives me a hint of where it is. It says it should be south of Ashbound Hall. Because it says the prompt tells you to go north of Ashbound Hall. We gotta find one quest. It seems like Game Maps made an error with labeling the quest location because it says it should be outside of where I just was, and it definitely isn't. I definitely didn't do this quest. Because I don't remember having to chase a death hound. Go north towards Ashbound Hall. So that would mean Ashbound. So there. So let me go here and go north on the road, because I don't think I've even been on this part of the road, have I? Now, I can't find it. Unless it's a quest that, like, got cut from PTS, maybe? No, probably not. Water-cut stones, a textual analysis. Okay. Some treasure maps I don't need. I mean, I have been all across this part of the map now. Maybe it's like a post-game or post-story quest? Well, now I'm looking out for death hounds, but none of these are the correct one. Okay. When in doubt, we go to the unofficial Elder Scrolls page. Go to the Solstice. I try going to the map. Wait, is Eastern Solstice not added to the map yet? Oh. They can't do this. They haven't updated the page yet. I can't... Is this... No, this came out like 2 weeks ago on the PC. Must have. Side quest. Oh yeah, it hasn't even been updated for Eastern Solstice yet. Oh wait, maybe if I do Eastern Solstice. There we go. The on map? No, never mind. Wait, but now this one doesn't list this quest. 54.5. Well, this one only lists 11 quests, so it's missing something else regardless, so it's probably not accurate. What if I search the name of the NPC? Armenia. Okay, hold on. We got something here. We got nothing here. Huh. This is weird. Solstice, maybe? If I try that? Wait. No. Never mind. Wait. Yes, maybe? Okay, wait a minute. I think I misunderstand where they label on the map, because there was an arrow pointing, but I forget with their arrows, it's not saying that's where it is, it's saying that's the direction you go. Okay, hold on, there might be hope yet. If I go here... Again, no good. Feels like the southern side of Eastern Solstice has plenty of way shrines to navigate from, but the northern end is all a mess. Like, it's very stretched out.
We do not agree. On this, my will is as set as stone.
Only a fool thinks stone mightier than the will of the sea. Each Taish shall prove me right.
Am I that one?
Zankappa does not quite understand me. I mention stone as a contrast to her figurative use of the sea. She speaks of Taish as being chaotic like the sea, but one can swim against the current. And what is more constant than the tides?
What do you think?
Taish is the great unmaker. All of life's chaos and changes are but fleeting until we return to him. He is inherently nothing. Fighting his will is as futile as clawing through stone. What do you think, Mainlander? Share your thoughts.
Well, I don't think Sithis is strictly nothing. It's the thing in the nothing. But is it more chaos? Well, you know what? Last time I agreed with the sand thing, and that was this guy, so I'll agree with the other one this time.
I wonder then if it is chaos that heralds the great unmaking, that we see the shape of Taish as outlined by chaos. For how can one truly look at or understand nothingness? You've given me much to think about, Mainlander. I thank you.
You are welcome.
See? Even stone may be shaped by the persistent tide.
It's true. How can the void of Taish be endless when your gloating is also endless?
They're a great pair. It seems to be a great dynamic that they write in this game where it's two Argonians of different tribes, radically different tribes, that get along. It's very fun. Kind of wish they would do something with orcs again. It's been so long since Orcinium, and orcs get very little, like... They might get a cool side quest here and there, but like how orcs do Oh, here you are. Do things differently. Hello. You're not a vampire.
Name's Carminia.
Vampire hunter.
Have you seen a death hound around? Not big and blue like the others, but still the same slobbering teeth. Goes by Blood Might. We got separated after fighting off an ambush of vampires.
Did the vampires take Blood Might?
Not possible. I dispatched every single one that attacked us. Soon as the wall came down, Blood Might picked up a scent of vampires, and the Stirk Fellowship sent us to investigate. Silly runt led their death hounds away, but he still hasn't returned.
Did you see which way they went?
He headed north, for the Ashbound Hall.
Oh, so this is in the wrong place. Ashbound's to the south.
Maybe the source of death hounds and vampires. I'd go, but if he returns, we'll just keep missing each other. Please, help me find him. I can compensate you for your trouble.
Alright, how do I find him?
Pour this vial of blood in front of Blood Might. Usually he can track me from even a small cut on my skin. He'll recognize my scent and find me. I'll stay here in case he returns. I last saw him head north, for the Ashbound Halls.
So Game Maps' description was correct because it was accurate to what they say, but this character was clearly meant to be in the south end of the island. I see. How'd you find Blood Might?
My work takes me across Tamriel. One time in Skyrim, I had a contract that involved slaying a vampire that ran with a pack of death hounds. Terrorized an entire village and the surrounding area. They'd kill, he'd feed, then give them the scraps.
Was Blood Might one of his death hounds?
Yes. The tiniest of the pack. I like to observe my prey's habits before I strike. I watched the gluttonous vampire, and he loved to set his death hounds against a little blood mite. It was an amusement to him. I made sure it wasn't a clean kill.
So you saved Blood Mite and adopted him?
Not exactly. Afterward, I left Blood Mite to fend for himself. But no matter how hard I tried to leave him behind, he always found me. When I noticed the cut on my leg, I realized he'd been following my blood trail. Never licked it once, though.
What can you tell me about the Ashbound Halls?
Only that Blood Mite caught the stench. It's apparently full of vampires. Not sure if the ones that ambushed us came from there or not, but the Fellowship thinks it might have fallen out of Cold Harbor as part of this damn reverse plane melt.
Well, I've been there and took care of the problems.
You did? Well, that's not mysterious sounding whatsoever. Fine. Keep your secrets.
Okay, Frodo.
I just want to get Blood Mite back safe and sound.
So Blood Mite can track you by the scent of your blood?
It's been like that since the day we met. Never feeds on it, though. Just a whiff seems to relax him and help him find me. A hunter with a death hound. Oh, the vampires never see us coming. And by the time they notice, makes them even paler.
Why doesn't Blood Mite drink your blood?
When we first met, my blood led him to me. I think it's part of his protective nature. A physical response to a significant memory. Or maybe I just don't taste good.
Oh, well, don't sell yourself short.
Pour out the vial in front of Blood Mite. If he sniffs it and runs, it's done its job.
Okay. Yeah, so this is all over the place. This quest is in the wrong place with the... They moved it. They must have moved it for some reason and forgot to adjust the dialogue. These Death Hounds haven't been in this DLC. It's all been the blue versions. Maybe there were some in the Ashbound place. Oh, homeboy. Oh, sorry. I was just trying to see what's going... Is this Flamehatcher not crying? Oh, that doesn't feel good.
Blood Mite. Sit. Silly hound. Thank you, traveler. Let's speak.
Good boy, Blood Mite.
Sorry about that. Poor Blood Mite still seems nervous. He's never been one for confrontation, especially against his own kind. But thank you. I've grown closer to him than I ever expected.
Good to hear. You mentioned a reward.
Right. The last evil vampires I took down had light pockets, so... Here. Have half of my payment from the Fellowship. Blood Mite's return was more important to me anyway. And if you ever need a vampire hunter, well... Now you know two of the best.
Okay.
For now, I think we've both earned a break from hunting. I'd let you pet Blood Mite, but he still seems a bit... bloodthirsty. Look for us in Sunport. Maybe he'll be more welcoming after a good meal.
Why become a vampire hunter?
I've always seen evil vampires as monsters. When I learned that many villages pay good coin to rid them of such things, well, I saw an opportunity for steady work. Hey, it's a living.
So you became a vampire hunter for profit?
Nothing wrong with profit. Isn't that why you adventure? And I do love the hunt and the battle. And with Blood Mite, it's even better. My parents wanted me to stay in Alec here and be a merchant like them. But that life wasn't for me.
Does the Fellowship have more work for you?
The Stirk Fellowship brought us along to hunt and kill worm cult vampires. We've done more than our part. I think Blood Mite and I deserve some downtime to relax. Maybe explore some of the less violent parts of this island.
Got anywhere specific in mind?
Specific? No. But me and Blood Mite both enjoy peaceful solitude. We'll scout Sunport for a good secluded bench. Then I'll open a bottle of wine and pour Blood Mite some sheep's blood. That's his favorite.
Okay. Nice little quest to wrap things up. So now I've done all the known side quests. Oh, but I do need to find the last soul shriven guy, which is apparently back on the west side. It's kind of sneaky.
Are you having fun, Zika?
What?
You look tense.
Oh, you're here.
Yes.
Yes. To which? Never mind.
It is good to see you again, Tepi Voss. Tell me, are your mainland cities this loud? This crowded? Now I understand why Manikai is so chatty. If I felt the need to greet every passerby, I would go mad.
Is there anything you've enjoyed?
I bought a beautiful beetle from a nearby merchant. Ate it on the spot. So delicious it made my scales shiver. The merchant was horrified. The beetles were meant to be pets. Still, I would purchase another if he lets me, though this seems unlikely.
Create a pet bug.
A face I am ever eager to see. I am attempting to share the wonders of Sunport with our Death Dancer friend, but I admit it is difficult to tell if he is enjoying himself. I fear he just has one of those faces.
Has he enjoyed anything at all?
He will not admit it, but I believe he enjoys bard songs. At one tavern, he was thumping his tail with such force that he shook the table of the patrons behind us. I had to pay for their spilled drinks. Twice.
Cool. Is anyone else in here that we've met along? That's cool that they're all kind of congregating in Sunport. I imagine if I run around, I'll find more of them. You want to hear? No, just a bunch of... Oh, these are the tribute... Wait. Were these folks here before, or did they get added with the addition of Eastern Solstice? I don't know. I haven't done tribute stuff in so long because they have this knack of adding a cool system and then making it so grindy that it becomes unfun. They did it with Antiquities, they did it with Tribute. Just getting more and more like that. Where are the gossipers? The ones who are always like, something's happened. Blah, blah, blah. They not around? Okay, so this guy, the map opened correctly, should be... Also, do these... I'm so curious, are these going to end once the Writhing Wall thing ends in 2 weeks or whatever? Or will they just become permanent? Like, there are 3 world bosses. So... Oh, maybe they will go away. No. See, I could see this going away and this part going away. But I would bet these stay. Because they have permanent icons on the map and there's only 6 bosses labeled and there's actually 7 in the... I don't know. This fellow should be about here. It's... I'm very curious to see what they remove, because they did imply that this is going to be a limited time thing. But what will they remove? Actually, I want to check something. Quests. Is this quests? Okay. The Barrier Buster. Writhing Wall of Remnant. So what rewards you with the King of Worms crown? Was that like a limited time reward? Actually, it should tell me if I go in the collectibles, shouldn't it? Collectibles. Appearance. Is it a hat? Oh, what is it? It's probably got 1,000 different variations the name could be. Maybe Worm King's crown? Or was it an adornment? It might have been an adornment. Collected so much stuff in this game. And most of it I don't even use. Maybe it wasn't a dorm. It might be an adornment. Okay, let's try major adornment. Let's try king first. Nope, let's try worm. Worm King's crown. Acquired by completing the quest, support the fellowship. Okay. Well, if that quest is a limited time thing... Because Barrier Buster is not... Okay. So remember how I said it was weird that those were two concurrent quests? Barrier Buster must be the permanent one. That will be here no matter what. And aiding the fellowship is, or supporting the fellowship is the one that was just for like a limited time, so that might be a limited time adornment. Oh, this is not it. What is this one? Soul shriven in a... Your wayward soul shriven on a path near Warmstone Village. Which one's Warmstone? Was that this place? Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's a Daedroth. These Daedra weren't all here before. There's certainly a path. But I'm way too south of it now. Oh, the icon's way more north. So as long as I stay on a path in this general area, I should find it. Or is that what's happening here? Wait. No, that's a dead person. Oh wait, there they are. You need directions? How do I... Wait, hold on. The Scythe Girdle. Huh, hold on, I'll follow just to see where they go. Are they going to the... Oh. Okay, I need to check. Because now I'm really curious. The Barrier Buster. Okay, Barrier Buster. What was the actual quest name of that one? Crossing the Wall. I remember we did stuff. We got Darien. We went in the place. We saw Manny Marco. We stole the light. I remember that part. Oh, yeah. So that's basically... you can omit the Writhing Fortress itself. Oh, okay. Because, okay. The map completion. It only shows 2 public dungeons, and there's 3. It shows 6 world bosses, and there's 7. But it shows 5 world events, and those are the same. So I do bet the world events will stay. And the dailies will stay. But the Writhing Wall and this guy are going to go away. Or the Writhing Fortress and that guy are going to go away. I bet that's how they're going to handle it. So the Worm Kings or whatever crown, that's going to be just like a congratulations you were there for it reward. Plus the like Worm Writhe stuff. Like what were they called? The like outfit styles and weapon styles. Actually, those might stay too, because you get those as rewards for the dailies. And if the dailies stay, because they have to stay, because that's how you get the Sturk Fellowship. So then the only thing might be the Worm Cult, the Worm King's Crown. That might be the only thing unique. Plus, that was cool. It was basically like a 100-man raid. It was neat in its own way. But they need to rethink how they do this next year, I think. Like I said, if they had just released... If they had just released this whole island as the chapter, and then that usual like chapter celebration event that they have in, when is that, like August or September? That should have just been all the like Writhing Fortress, the Writhing Wall stuff. Like maybe not have the wall obviously, but something to get into the Writhing Fortress. And then just that would be it for this. Like, that's basically how it was the previous years. They should have just done that. This change to take the same amount of content and drag it out between 6 months of release was a very bad idea. Well, we'll have to do the main quest stuff next, and then I guess that's it for this year. Besides, obviously,
Does this mean we can go home now?
little events and stuff like that. But worry about that later. So, thanks for joining me. I'm back. I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.